Hey, what's going on guys? Jake here, and today I'm bringing you a head-to-head challenge here with Lou on YGO Pro. That's right, we're going to be dueling today for our head-to-head challenge. So there's going to be a little bit of a twist. We are going to be playing a deck entirely comprised of spells versus a deck entirely comprised of traps. So a few little caveats here. We are going to be adhering to the current TCG ban list, and that's TCG, so no Harpy's Feather Duster for me. And if you're able to summon extra deck monsters, you can summon extra deck monsters. So let's get right into it. I'm playing spells here at the bottom, Lou's playing traps there at the top. So Lou won the rock, paper, scissors, so off to the races. So surprise, surprise, he's going to set 5 and pass it over to us. So we have a pretty solid opening hand here. We open up with the Twin Twisters, the Gold Sark, and our main win condition is going to be Wave Motion Cannon. Yeah, this is going to be a burn variant. But we're going to start right away with Into the Void to fetch us a copy of Cauldron of the Old Man, which is another card that pairs very well with Wave Motion Cannon. But we're going to activate Galaxy Cyclone right away to see what he's got there. So that's going to be met with Magic Drain. We're going to let that resolve because we're just trying to get rid of some of his back row here, and Galaxy Cyclone works well in the graveyard. So then we're going to activate the Gold Sark to get a copy of Mystic Mine. I kind of feel pretty scummy playing this card, but it's a great stall card in this variant. So I'm going to activate the Cauldron of the Old Man right away, hit him for 300, and activate the Wave Motion Cannon, which is immediately going to be met by a Dust Tornado. He does not want us resolving that Wave Motion Cannon. We're going to activate the Messenger of Peace, which is another really good stall card in this deck, set the Twin Twisters, and we're just going to pass for turn. Now, because I have no cards in hand, the Twin Twisters is not live. And he's going to top deck Imperial Order, just a absolutely devastating quasi-instant win card in this format. So he's going to activate the Imperial Order. I am going to chain Twin Twisters because there is no way I can have that Imperial Order resolve. He's going to chain Solemn Judgment. Perhaps a little bit of a risky play because he gets to give up half his life points and I'm playing a burn variant. But if he gets that Imperial Order to resolve, there's really nothing we can do. Now, lucky for us, though, we do have the Cosmic Cyclone in grave. Imperial Order only negates spells that are on the field. But he's going to chain the double Zomba the Spirit. Imperial Order is going to go bye-bye, but he does get 2 level 4 monsters on field. The other thing about Imperial Order is it negated the effects of our Cauldron of the Old Man briefly. So, it loses all of its counters. He's going to draw and get the Statue of Anguish pattern off the draw. We'll see what he's going to do with that. But he has 2 level 4 monsters, so he's going to overlay into the Time Thief Redoer with 2 traps on it. That's a super strong card in this format because he's able to spin back 1 card each turn, and he's going to be able to suck up a spell card each turn and get a draw off of that. But luckily, it can't attack with the Messenger of Peace on field, and we're going to get our Mystic Mine. So I'm trying to bait out the Redoer effect here. I activate Scapegoat. He's going to use his Redoer effect on Messenger of Peace. But now, since I got 4 monsters on field because of Scapegoat, Mystic Mine's going to be ineffective against that Redoer. So we're just going to put up a wall and pass here. He gets the Heavy Storm Duster, another really strong card in this format. He's going to spin back the Cauldron of the Old Man, but now he's out of Redoer overlay units, so we're going to link into Borreload Dragon after some shenanigans. So our Borreload Dragon's going to be able to take on his Redoer. A little bit of a misplay by me because I thought I was activating its Snatch Steal effect when I was really activating its attack reduction effect, but no harm, no foul. He's got 1 turn to figure something out. He's got the Statue of Anguish pattern. He's going to Heavy Storm Duster to try and get the Magic Drain set, but he realizes it's not going to matter. He's going to scoop it up for game 1, and game 1 goes to us. Alright, on to game 2. I am going to be going second again. He's obviously going to want to go first, and he just opens up the nuts here. He's got the Solemn Judgment, the Imperial Order, the Dust Tornado, the Anti-Spell Fragrance, and a monster in Tiki Curse. So yeah, this is going to be a tough one for us. He's going to set 5 and pass, of course. We're going to draw. We're going to activate the Pot of Extravagance right away. And wasting no time, he's going to activate the Imperial Order, and without a Twin Twisters or a Cosmic Cyclone, we're kind of screwed here. Our only chance, and to add insult to injury, he's going to flip the Anti-Spell Fragrance. So our only chance here is really just to draw into a draw into a Galaxy Cyclone, or draw into a Spiritualism, which I think can out Imperial Order because Spiritualism's effects can't be negated. But yeah, we're basically just trying to stall as much as possible. He is on a little bit of a counter, considering he's got to pay the maintenance cost for Imperial Order. He knows we got the Mystic Mine, so he's just going to Dust Tornado that right away and attack us with Tiki Curse. So already he's pretty much evened up the score. So he's got 2 level 4 monsters on the field now, which is not good for us, because he's going to link in a Gaga Magician, and he's got that Metal Reflect Slime, which can contact fuse into Egyptian God Slime. It doesn't look like he's going to be doing that right now, but that's definitely an option for him. So he's going to set the Zomba the Spirit, attack us again with Gaga Magician, and we have just got nothing here that can help us. So we're just going to have to scoop up here. Yeah, Imperial Order, if you can't get over it, it's just an instant loss for this deck. So we're at 1-1 now, going into an all-decisive Game 3. So Game 3, I'm going to be going first this time. We opened up a pretty decent hand here, a lot of draw power. Ledger of Ledgermane is an insane card in this format. I really want this card to be good in real life. Anyway, Pot of Extravagance right away because we have to. Draw 2. We're going to get the Duality and the Terraforming off of that. So Duality, we're going to get Mystic Mine, Spiritualism, and Messenger of Peace. We're going to fetch the Messenger of Peace because Terraforming can give us Mystic Mine. We're going to activate Messenger of Peace and set the Twin Twisters. Now this board doesn't look like much, but if he summons any monsters, which he can't this turn, but next turn, we can activate the Mystic Mine. And we can Twin Twisters 2 of his cards immediately. So he's going to set 5, we're going to chain the Twin Twisters, and we're going to get rid of Judgment and Dust Tornado, which is pretty devastating to him. We're going to activate the One Day of Peace. That's going to get us the Raigeki, but that's going to get him the Imperial Order. But we're going to demise into Galaxy Cyclone, Twin Twisters, and Cauldron of the Old Man. So even though he got Imperial Order, I think we came out on top in that exchange. So we're going to Galaxy Cyclone the Booby Trap. I think he should have used the Booby Trap immediately to get the Imperial Order on field, but I don't know if that's a real misplay or not. We're going to activate Cauldron of the Old Man, we're going to set the Twin Twisters, and pass turn. So he's going to set 3, I'm assuming, activate Quantum Cat, and Statue of Anguish Pattern. Really smart chaining there because the Statue of Anguish Pattern can now pop one of our cards. He is going to choose to pop our Messenger of Peace, and then he's going to link in a Nightmare Phoenix. You might think that's a little bit of a misplay because he doesn't have a card to discard, however, he can attack now. The only problem is he and everybody forgets that One Day of Peace is still in effect. That's right, no damage is going to come about. He's going to flip the Imperial Order right away, though, but we got the Twin Twisters set. He can't negate it. He's got Metal Reflect Slime there. We're going to destroy the Shadow Core and Imperial Order, and we're looking pretty good now. We're going to flip the Mystic Mine, and that's basically just going to be the nail in his coffin, I think, because even though he can contact fuse into Egyptian God Slime, its effects are going to be negated if he can't out the Mystic Mine. And Cauldron of the Old Man is slowly going to burn him. And we also have the Raigeki set as backup. So the Ledger of Ledgermane is going to resolve there, and yeah, we got Into the Void, Bait Doll, and Wave Motion Cannon at the ready now. He's going to Jar of Avarice to get that Imperial Order back in his deck and get a draw off of it. He gets Magic Drain, not super helpful at this point because he needs to out that Mystic Mine. We're going to activate Wave Motion Cannon, and he's just on a timer now. He gets the Tiki Soul, and he's going to set 2 and pass. We got the Galaxy Cyclone. He's going to chain the Tiki Soul. And we're going to Bait Doll his Magic Drain. Now, Bait Doll's a really good card in this deck because basically we know we can never deck out because this card gets shuffled back into the deck if you hit a trap card, which we're always going to hit. But he's going to flip the Magic Drain. We're just going to let that resolve. No use in wasting a spell card. And if we did take a card from hand, we couldn't use Into the Void anymore. We're not going to use Into the Void anyway because there's no need to. We might as well maintain our advantage. He's going to get Magic Drain again. We get another copy of Galaxy Cyclone, which we're going to use. He's going to Magic Drain it. We're just going to let that go because we want Galaxy Cyclone in the grave anyway. We are going to destroy our own Mystic Mine off a Galaxy Cyclone. I don't really remember what I was thinking here. Maybe I just wanted that Mystic Mine out of our hand so then we could use Into the Void. more subconsciously. I don't know what I was thinking there, but it minor misplay. We still have another Galaxy Cyclone engrave anyway, and we are, I think, one turn away from winning this game. Yeah, he's gonna get the Jar of Avarice. That's gonna be no help. We're gonna activate Cauldron. He's going to flip the Jar of Avarice, maybe a prayer that he can get something here. I don't even know what can help him. He's gonna get the Shadow Core. That's not gonna be it. We're gonna try styling on him a little bit. Flip the Raigeki, Messenger of Peace, double Messenger of Peace, and he's just gonna scoop it up. So game 3 goes to us. Spells win the day. Now this is a type of duel we'd be willing to do again. We had a lot of fun with this. I reworked this deck a lot. I know he reworked his deck a lot. I know he reworked it even after we finished this challenge. Guys, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Comment below what other duels or other variants you'd like us to play at these matchups for these duelist challenges. Leave a like if you think we deserved it. But you know what, guys, before we sign off here, I will at least show you the deck profile for my deck here. I reworked this a lot. Spiritualism, you might kind of laugh at it, but it is a way to out Imperial Order, I believe. And if not, it's removal nonetheless. This may not be the most efficient burn variant, but it's the one I had the most success with. A card that I didn't really get to showcase during the duel is Barricade Borg Blocker. Really great card that came up a lot in playtesting. It's a way to get Mystic Mine or your Wave Motion Cannon out of the graveyard, and it protects those cards that are on the field. Final Countdown I felt was kind of redundant. Cosmic Cyclone was good, but we didn't really need it all that much. Swords of Revealing Light and Prohibition, and Fires of Doomsday for that matter, were all cards that were good, but just not good enough to make the deck, if that makes any sense. Exchange was an interesting little tech choice I had here, because I just wanted more information on my opponent's hand, but we didn't get to go first all that often, because obviously he's going to be trying to go first as much as possible. So yeah, Prohibition was really just there in case we were going first, so was Exchange, and we pretty much never were. So there were side deck options, but that's the thought process behind that. Anyway, guys, until next time, go crush some challenges.